Okay, hello, welcome to this video. I am still Val. This is my YouTube channel. So this is a very important video meant to be an introduction for you to this YouTube channel, to me, still Val. So this is the truth about almost everything about me. So yes, okay, first I want to say I was going to take off the video effects off of this video to show, how I look without the video effects, to be like, I'm not hiding behind this, see, but I don't care what people think. I like this better because I like this, because this shows how passionate about art I am with these visuals, with these video effects. It's just more in another realm. Instead of trying to I'm going to choose when I want to choose to do something, not just to do it just so I can please people's mindsets, people who don't like the visuals, deal with it. Okay, so obviously if you like this YouTube channel, you like the videos on this channel, then of course this is very important. Like, subscribe, turn notifications on, and click the all option to get all notifications when newest videos are on this channel. That's if you like this YouTube channel, obviously, because if you really want to support this channel, then you'll do that, you know. But first I want to talk about is well, all these topics I'm going to be talking about. I have it typed up in this document. Now, it's a little bit different how I'm going to be talking right now, but I got these topics, and I guess the first thing I wanted to say is the government and politics hurts my soul. I just wanted to get to the point with that. I didn't want to get any deeper in that. It just hurts my soul. The government and the politics, it hurts my soul, and I mean that. It really does bother me. But also what I want to talk about is I really want to have a bigger audience. I want to have fans. I want to have someone say, are you still Val? And, say, hey, I watch your videos, And so if you see me, you know who I am. Obviously, I'll have videos that will show my face, right? And you'll know who I am, right? Because if you're a true fan, you'll see the videos where I won't have the video effects on me, right? It's like, depending on, we'll see what happens, but it'd be great to have someone say, hey, are you still Val, right? Please say the name of my channel name, because obviously I'm not, if you're like, are you, then I'm going to be a little bit like, maybe the person's getting me mixed up with someone else, because it's really important for you to say, hey, are you still Val, right? And that'll be fantastic. I'll be like, woohoo! Especially, I know, I want to see, can I go that far with telling the truth? Especially, to be honest, it would just be a surprise. It'd just be great. Someone said it'd just be great to have those people, especially specifically. See, I'm trying to be careful because I can only go so far with telling the truth. But specific people, it'd be great for them to say, "Hey, are you still Val? I watch your videos, right?" And that'd be great. Depending on what type of person it is, I'd be like, "Wow, this is great," and I could talk to that person more. But anyways, let's continue. You can go and, okay, the government, okay, I already talked about that. Okay, talk about, okay, so this is my dictatorship. I am a dictator. It's not to do with history, it's not to do with politics, it's not to do with government. This is separate from that. It's just the idea of control. It's not that complicated. Moving on. Seriously though, I'm not saying that out of fear, like, moving on. It's literally not that complicated. This is my dictatorship. Okay, I'm actually going to, because I don't care about any criticisms. You're little trash, disgusting, garbage. I throw you in the garbage. Disgusting. You stink. You smell. Listen, this is my dictatorship. I am in control of my choices and my decisions and my creativity and my art. Now, yeah, and I stay free from the news networks and the garbage, but I'm going to get into that later because it's in my notes here. But this is my dictatorship. This is my dictatorship. I'm the dictator. Okay? Before it used to be, I was going to say extreme control, but I was trying to say that because I didn't want to seem like I was being too edgy if I was saying dictatorship. I don't care. It's not about being edgy. This is just about the control. And this is what gives me it gives me power. Gives me the control and gives me a little bit of balance, okay? And you want to take that balance away? Don't you hear me pouring my soul out? You soulless. Okay. Now I'm going to talk about music, art, and creativity. So, first, I'm very impressed by art that's minimalist and also abstract. Obviously, there's specific minimalist art and abstract art I will not be impressed by, but there will be ones that I'll be actually impressed by. It's not that complicated, right? There's preferences. But I'm really passionate about art. I am really passionate about art. I have art behind me right here. Understand that? I also have some, but I'm not going to edit. I was going, like I was saying, I was going to put I was going to show me without the video effects, but also another reason was because I don't want to do extra editing. So this is already enough editing, so because I want to show how passionate about art I am, but I'm not going to do editing to compensate to please the viewer. I'm going to please myself with, this is how I want the video to be, not how you want the video to be. So I'm already trying to be as truthful as possible, trying to help you know who I am as a person. I'm better than I would say probably 99% of the YouTube channels. I'm the most truthful person with a YouTube channel who's not trying their best to be as truthful as possible by not crossing that cancellation banned line. You know what I mean? So I'm not trying to go past that line because I want to communicate something that's full of soul. How can you say someone who's soulful is soulless? So how do you do that to Michael Jackson? You could see it, you can hear it, you could feel it. Michael Jackson was full of soul. He was soulful. There was no way his soul was taken away from him. He had that soul in him. He still did. He was extremely soulful. And people want to accuse him of being soulless and he did terrible things. I disagree. That's all I'll say. But I'm going to go and talk about, okay, yeah, I want to talk about, yeah, of course, patterns, textures, that's really cool. And, you know, instruments, obviously, really cool to have, like, instruments that you don't usually have together, but also, like, different weird sounding. But you know, I could go on and on talking about music, but music is beautiful. I love music. Music is a very high level of art. I say music is better than paintings right now, and probably will still be. Because paintings people have kind of disgustingly destroyed it with the dumb bidding garbage nonsense. And it does make it seem like, but it seems like the more they value it with paying a huge expensive amount of money, kind of takes it away. It seems like it's better to have a big audience that appreciates your art than someone paying expensive millions of dollars for a painting. If you understood that, you understood it. You know, and I'm very interested in designs. I'm still thinking back and forth with clothing. I'm like, maybe I might in the future. I don't know. I might, and you know, concepts are really cool. It's not just like stories, but concept of a story, but it isn't completely full. But like, you know, it's still a little bit of something. It's always cool, maybe sometimes just having a part of a story, a part of an idea, which some people don't like because they want something like, now I'm going to move on to another thing. Maximalism can be good, but sometimes it can be annoying. But I do appreciate also minimalism because it can be cool sometimes, just one instrument. So anyways, ideas, ideas, ideas. That's the name of my album if I release it. I don't want to think negative. I am going to release it, but also I'm not sure. That's a part of me that's thinking of that. And then there's part of me like, I am going to release that album when I know it's when my audience is active enough. So you, my audience, if you are active enough, you turn notifications on, like I said before, you know, if you're active enough, then I can feel like, okay, if I'm at this certain amount of audience and like I know that they're gonna, you know, get to interact, get feedback, see what they think. By the way, I don't need your feedback, but it's it'll be cool. To see how y'all react. But yeah, ideas, ideas, ideas. That's the album, unless I rethink it and do something else. But we'll see what happens. The importance of fans. I'll just go back to this. It'll be really important. You know, that'd be great, right? Especially also would be great is making money because it's really important to survive. But not. I don't want to worry about surviving. I want to be so free, not like a bird because that's an animal. But free like at the level where I'm just be like, woo, I'm making the moves, I'm making the choices, I'm doing amazing things and without having to be reluctant or worry. And I believe in the Bible, I believe in God. And if you don't like that, deal with it. No, guess what? I don't care what you have to say, Mormons. I don't care what you have to say, Catholics. Because you gotta listen to me. If you don't like me, then that's fine. Because I'm awesome. And this is my dictatorship. So you know where the door is. It's the exit button. Or you could go leave a dislike. You can go and poop on my party. But you can't. Because I just clean it up. Okay, but yeah, I'm very bothered by Mormons and Catholics because they really do hold back people. They really are prejudiced. Mormons and Catholics are extremely prejudiced against creative individuals. That's all I'll say. Advertisements. I don't like advertisements because advertisements are terrible. A lot of advertisements just feel like a lot of propaganda. There's been things like, oh, don't get FOMO, don't have the fear of missing out, buy both sandwiches. It's like, buy both burgers. No, garbage. I wish that advertisement was burned down. I wish that advertisement was destroyed. At least that's something worth destroying. Why are people destroying a bus stop thing? Like, why did they break the glass? How will you break an advertisement? That's dumb. Dumb people. But also, like, there was one on this truck where it's like, oh, ice cream is like happiness or something. Terrible, terrible message. Ice cream ain't even that good. Frozen yogurt is better than ice cream. But I'm not giving an endorsement to frozen yogurt, but I just did. So, frozen yogurt's terrible. We should ban frozen yogurt. Just kidding. But frozen yogurt's better than ice cream. If I said it, you know it's true. Okay. Validation. Oh, validation. I hate that. That's all I'll say about that. Yeah, I don't like Instagram. Instagram is disgusting garbage. That's all I have to say. I just don't like the men or the women on there. I don't like the youth on there or older people on there. I don't like it. It's garbage. I don't use Instagram. Maybe in the future I'll use Instagram to take it over with my weirdness. I don't know, but I don't like the way it's like laid out. Instagram garbage. Okay, social cues. I hate social cues. I support Ye. Yep, I support Ye. It's not that complicated. What do I have to get into? The music, the art, everything that's genius, and what he does and how creative he is. Like, what do I have to get into? Like, in the top five? I don't know. Top 5 best people on planet Earth right now, living? I think I'm the best right now because I found this balance, I believe. Maybe I'm not incorrect. Be quiet, world. Listen, I support Ye. And you're scared because you think in your dumb mindset you're connecting all the evil, dumb ideas, right? You're thinking, oh, this, that. No. I'm looking at the purest intentions. So, listen up. It's about the beautiful art, it's about the beautiful ideas, and about understanding how people react, and how this is just a world and reality and how things happen. And it's just cool just to see how someone can really make people like start freaking out, be like, oh no, and it's like, I think there's more important things to worry about, so I support Ye. That's all I'm going to say about that, because it's like, what, I'm going to say incorrect stuff that I'm not even like, I don't know what I'm going to say. Oh, he's correct about, no, like, he's correct, like, about art. He's correct about creativity. He's correct about ideas. And the whole point is, it's not even that. It's the whole thing that goes next. It's about what's next. The next thing and the next thing. Because it all leads up to another thing and another thing. And this always ends up this cool, like, thing of where it's like, blah, blah, blah. But then he does something awesome. Blah, blah, blah. It's like, it's hilarious. Where it's like, they're like, oh, he's terrible. But then he makes this awesome song. And then he does awesome art, awesome clothing. All these awesome ideas. Like, nah. I don't think you people are too caught up in history. People are too caught up in other people's actions. And it's like the whole video game argument. It's like, oh, person, but then video games. But it's like people made those video games, but you can't blame the video games for the person's actions, so don't blame the celebrity for the person's actions. Is it a call to action? Well, he said, no, don't do the call to action. Blah, 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 blah. I hate this. I should have just kept it at, I support Ye. But I wanted to get a little more deeper into it. But I don't want to be afraid, but it's like, there's a specific guy with a mustache I think is a terrible human being. Like, seriously. The guy with the mustache, the dumb mustache, terrible. Like, I wish I could time travel to go see that guy with the dumb mustache and say, you are like one of the worst human beings and cause a bunch of people's problems. And like, it's like, man, I'd be like, you need to just like, I would go time travel and I would tell the guy with the mustache he would end himself and he would end himself. Let's just say that. Because if I say it, you know it's true. Okay, empathy, emotional manipulation, and I have more empathy for myself. Yeah, I have more empathy for myself than other people because I feel more of my own struggles than I understand. But also the problem with empathy is emotional manipulation. And if I get too passionate about other people's struggles and other people's stories, I'm just a puppet in their life. No matter how they're not controlling me, it's still this weird thing, this weird atmospheric thing that's controlling the emotional manipulation, this idea of the public, of society, or something like, oh, there's someone going to be judging me if I'm not, if I don't have empathy. OCD, paranoia. Yeah, wanting things in certain ways. Yeah, definitely paranoia, worried about people trying to bring me down, people trying to threaten me, try to take me down. Oh, who's my schizophrenia? Yeah, okay. Award shows. I hate award shows. Award shows should be shut down. Award shows should no longer exist. I don't care about, oh, but what if person... I'm trying to record a video. So award shows, yeah, award shows should be shut down, and award shows shouldn't exist anymore. Like someone would say, oh, but what about this musician that's just, you know, so they can show how great they are, you know, they get an award, you know, because they don't have that much of an audience compared to, but I don't care. Award shows are garbage and disgusting. Russia and Ukraine, I don't support both sides, but Putin is a terrible evil leader. Like, I'm not even saying that as a script, even though I did type it on the notes. It's just what I think. He's terrible. He's ugly. Putin is ugly. Vladimir Putin is ugly. He's terrible, disgusting. Ew, get out of here. He needs to leave this planet. And what I mean leave, it means end himself. Because Vladimir Putin is terrible. Vladimir Putin should end himself, just like the guy with the dumb mustache should have, instead of doing the dumb stuff, right? So yeah, further on throughout these notes, I was going to talk about how I'm against fascism, and I wanted to say that earlier, but it seems like I had to say this now because since I was talking about yay, because people gonna think blah blah blah, even though I'm the most progressive person on planet Earth. So do whatever you want to do with that, because I just wanted to say that sentence because it just sounds funny. Do whatever you want to do with that statement, with that quote. But yeah, I am the most progressive person on planet Earth. You see my ideas, you see my creativity, you see my art, you hear my soul pouring out. Okay, but yeah, but Ukraine, ew. That's all I'll say. When I look at myself in the mirror, I don't know what to think. Yeah, when I look at myself, because it's like, oh, I look at skin color. That's why I think it's a good thing I also have these visuals, because it's like, man, I hate my skin color. And I know people will be, people who do the research and find out, oh, what skin color I am, they're going to be like, oh, of course, you're going to say you hate your own skin color. Yes, because apparently I'm white, quotation marks. I'm white? No, I'm not. I don't feel like it because I hate that skin color I have on me, but this is the body I'm given. So that's how it is, and that's how I have to live with it. So I'll do the best I can with this privilege I do have because of my skin color, but also it's a burden because it's just disgusting how if I had a different skin color, and now people be like, oh, but it doesn't exist, but it does exist, but it doesn't, but it does. And if I was, oh boy, man, oh boy, how people would dislike me more because of my personality if I had a, like a darker complexion, they'd be like, oh, you are blah blah blah. They'd be trying to, man, I would not have a job. I would be getting punched out, man. And when I was younger, people would be more prejudiced. More bad things would be happening to me because to see someone who's supposed to be oppressed and see them just not caring about what other people think, they want to bring that person down. So like, yeah, I was just thinking about it. But yeah, I hate my skin color. I don't know what to think of my eye color. I don't know. I don't really care. But I know weird people about like, oh, I like this person with this eye color. I get out of here. People be like, oh, poopy eyes, brown eyes. Just be quiet. And also like, the only problem is Germans. I don't care if someone has blue eyes. I have a problem if someone's German because of the dumb guy with the dumb mustache. Germans, why can't you just make your flag, we are sorry. We are sorry that we were literally brainwashed and manipulated by a guy with a dumb mustache. Like, I don't understand. Your flag is a disgrace, Germany. You should change your flag to we are sorry. To everybody who obviously, like, yeah. Okay, I think I should carry on. Also, Russia should have their flag. Their flag is disgraced too. Russia, their flag should just say we are sorry, Ukraine, you know. And Vladimir Putin already said what he should do. So let's hair color. It's funny making fun of people with blonde hair, but it's not. I don't find it funny. Well, there are jokes where it is funny. Like I could probably, if I looked and did research to find jokes, there could probably be some funny jokes. But right now, I can't think of a funny joke. Like I can't be like, person dumb. But yeah, I don't know what to think. You know, and people make fun of gingers. I don't know. And there's people with freckles that'll look good, and then there's people with freckles that won't look good. I don't know. It's just a whole mixed up in idea. I am done with that. How I feel when I go on the bus, I don't like it. People, I don't like it. How I feel when I'm waiting at the bus stop. I don't like waiting. It bothers me. It feels like the bus is going to not show up on time, or it's going to be later, or something bad's going to happen where the bus is going to be delayed, or like I'm going to have to deal with someone while I'm waiting at the bus stop, which I have been bothered by people. When I have been waiting at the bus stop, there has been people who try to talk to me, and I do not like that. Okay? Let's carry on. How I feel when I'm at work, I don't like it. There's times where I like it in terms of when I get to, like, I don't know, eat food, drink water, I don't know, something. It's obviously where I don't want to be. I want to be, the work I want to be doing is the art. Doing this, video, okay. The idea thing's so bad, that positive. Oh yeah, when you're such a negative atmosphere, when you're in such a negative atmosphere, in a negative environment, just this basic, wholesome, nice person, it's like, seems like such a relief, such a wow, amazing thing, right? But even if the person has no creativity and is not passionate about art, well, I don't know, because the person doesn't say it. But anyways, we're gonna move on. It said show art on the wall. I'm not going to, because I don't want to edit this video. Bothered by others, I think I already got the point there. But now I'm really annoyed because I'm trying to record a video. This is reality, this is real life when people don't care, okay? So don't hold me accountable for whatever you're gonna translate or whatever you're gonna hear in the background. So I'm not gonna, I'm literally, this is reality, this is the truth. This video is called The Truth About Almost Everything About Me. So the truth is the truth, right? So this is as far as I can go, right? That's why there's certain names I haven't said. And even though I've gone pretty far in certain places, it's like I'm not worried. Bothered by others, I already said it. I'm bothered by a lot of people. All people? No. Not my fans, but the majority of people. Because the majority of people are not my fans. But imagine that would be very conflicting. It's like, I still don't like you people, but even though you're my fans, but there's fans that I like more than the other fans. Come on, you gotta be serious though. There is, with musicians, with people, there's fans that they like more than other fans. It's mostly based upon if they're attractive, but it's also based upon if they're annoying or not, right? Also, I want my audience to be bigger, and I want to make more money and to be more free. Yep. Want to worry less? Yes, I want to worry less. Right now, I'm really worrying, but I'm trying not to worry. I'm just trying to be like, okay, the positive is this is reality, this is true. Try best not to be focused on the past, learn from the past. Do not. This is what I was gonna say with the history thing. What, like, people say, oh, don't regret. Just, learn from the past. Don't regret anything from the past. And it's like, okay. But then people seem like they can't do that with history. We can't just move on. We can't just learn from history. Because it's like, no, because we can't let go of that because we need to educate every new human being that exists every something years, decades, or whatever. It's like, okay, I understand that, but you kind of push it a little too hard where you're kind of forcing people to have a certain mentality that's not going to help us progress better. Yeah, that's it. I didn't like that because what was going on there for a while, because I wasn't able to let myself think, and I feel a little conflicted, but that's reality, so that's good. Like I said, this is the truth about almost everything about me. So where am I at here? Had to learn a lot to get to this point. Yeah, that's definitely important, because if I had a big audience when I was younger, I would say at least 2 years ago, oh, that would not be good. 4 years ago, worse. 6 years ago, terrible. Oh boy, I don't know where I'd be at, but it'd be so basic, terrible, man. Or maybe I would learn on my way, but I don't know if I would have liked it. I don't know. I don't want to think about that because it's the past. But yeah, it's definitely good. I think it's better that I learned my way and I'm getting to this point, and then I'll have an audience and I'll be at this, like, I'll be just rock and rolling. That's the best way of saying it. Okay, here we go. Now we're finally at the note that was the most important for this video. For all the little losers who want to find any reason to take someone down, someone who really cares about art, someone who's really creative, they want to take that person down, they want to take me down. I'm against evil. I'm against fascism. I'm against racism. I'm against people being prejudiced. I'm against, like, terrible people that I would never talk to and I would never agree with. Like, it's not that complicated. And it's like, here's the notes. In the notes it says, it's pretty sad that I have to say that to not be canceled, because I say I support Ye, and it's like, oh, but yeah, I want to be better than Ye. I want to be better than Michael Jackson. I want to be better than Pablo Picasso. I want to be better than Mark Rothko. I want to be better than Martin Luther King Jr. I want to be better than Malcolm X. I want to be better than Stalin and other leaders. There's a lot of, like, historical figures, right? But you know who I can't be better than? I'm going to say it, because you people can't handle it. There's certain people who can't handle it. People can't handle Christianity. They can't handle God. They can't handle Jesus for some reason. They can't handle it. They psychologically are so bothered by it. But I can't be better than Jesus, because praise Jesus, He made this happen. He made this exist, made me exist, make this to exist, the art, creativity, and what this will be with the ideas. So you can thank Jesus for this moment, for this video. Okay? So I am planning on being better than all the historical figures. Better than, but right, those historical figures are like humans, while Jesus obviously was a son of God. That's very different from a human who's born on earth and is a sinner and sinful. Anyways, it's not that complicated. It's not that complicated. Okay? So I want to say it one more time. I want to be better than Michael Jackson, better than Pablo Picasso, better than Mark Rothko, better than Martin Luther King Jr., better than Malcolm X, better than Stalin, better than, like, because some people be like, why are you mentioning? Because it's about that power, it's about that control. But it's about that power and control being used in the most plentiful way. Look at the definition of the word plentiful. The definition of plentiful. The definition of plentiful. Plentiful, I don't know if it's my favorite word, but what, existing or yielding in great quantities. I don't know if I want to say plentiful. I'm just trying to use the idea of the power and control to the it being perfect, right? Being a revolution, an actual revolution. Like, this is the first revolution. You think all history books, Yeah, it existed for the word to exist or whatever, but this is the revolution. I am the revolution. I want to burn that. I said this is a revolution? That's disgusting. I want to burn that ever existing, but it's too late. I already said it. I made the mistake of that. But I'm going to compensate. This is my dictatorship. I am the revolution. This is the first revolution. I am the first revolution to ever be created. There was no ever. It was all building up. Okay, so the recording stopped because it reached its limit on the camera or something. That's really annoying. Cameras shouldn't be like that. That's all I'm gonna say. Yeah, I am the revolution. I am the first revolution. All those things you think were the revolution before, that was just the concepts. And people be like, well, all that stuff people went through. Be quiet, historian, garbage, trash person. Listen, I'm the first revolution. I am the revolution. Okay. With abortion, there's different points of views, and I can't really get into that because it's like, no, I can't. Okay. You want me to talk about it? I'm not gonna talk about it. Okay. Vote for music. How about that? Vote for music. Music is beautiful. Forget politicians. Vote for music. But don't, if you feel like it's really a waste of time, don't just go to a write and bout and write music. Because, vote for music is just supporting me. Vote for music is basically supporting me. Anyways, physical pain. I don't like physical pain. It's the burden I carry and torture, and I can't handle it. And work does not help that physical pain. Distractions, I do not like distractions. Stuff that keeps me from what I want to accomplish, that really bothers me. I'm very passionate. I'm very soulful. I actually have a soul, unlike a certain percentage of people. I know that's like a conversation. It's like, no, everybody has a soul. Okay, we want to talk about the guy, about the silly guy with the mustache. Do we want to talk about soul? Well, people say, right, a good person could turn into a bad person, into evil person. Okay. Work clothes represent the work. I agree. I think there's something about where you have a separate uniform for your work, where it's like, okay, you're working, that's clothes you wear for your work, right? And it's different from your clothes when you're not at work. Okay, blah blah blah. This is terrible. I like eating a different variety of food because I don't like the routine. That does bother me, but sometimes I have to fall back in the routine because I can't find any new food, or I can't think of something, or I just can't take the step to the grocery store and go to the place where I can go and find different variety. Kind of lazy, but it's like, I'm awesome. So what do you mean lazy? I am the revolution. Don't be talking to me, disrespecting me. You know you're disrespecting? More than a legend. I'm bigger than history. I'm better than history. I want to be better than history. I don't like the radio. Very self-explanatory. Don't like the music. All the time. Sure, there's those little nice songs, but then there's some... It doesn't compensate, okay? I don't like TV. I don't like television shows. I don't watch much television shows. I don't watch much movies. News networks, disgusting, but I want news networks like CBC News, CNN, Fox News to interview me, because I will actually clean the disgusting dirt and stank of their news networks if they interview me. Because they interview me, all they're going to hear is ideas. A creative, someone who's very artistic and very passionate about the art. And that'd be great for someone to see on the internet, on television, with the interviews. If they were to interview me, that'd be beautiful. Maybe people's lives could be changed for the better. Podcasts are kind of interesting. There's something a little interesting about it, but there's stuff that I don't like about it. Okay, books and audiobooks, it's cool. I've listened to audiobooks like Industrial Society and Its Future, and the Communist Manifesto. That was terrible, by the way. Disgusting. I'm just kidding. It's not disgusting. I was saying it as a joke, but it's just so boring. That's all I'm gonna say. But I respect. What should be implemented is sharing the means of production, and also each according to the person's ability, each according to the person's need. I agree. I'm going to say it one more time. I agree with each according to the person's ability, each according to the person's need, and also I agree with sharing the means of production. Okay, that's it. Okay, video games, I don't like video games. It's interesting, it's good. Like, maybe I'll make a video game in the future, I don't know. But it's like, video games, it kind of bothers me with the world, nonsense, garbage thing psychologically. But checkers is boring, and board games are boring, and board is literally in the name, even though it's a different word, board. Anyways, you get what I'm saying. But board games could be a little bit interesting, maybe. They're okay, but not awesome. Yeah, okay. Drawing, I'll draw drawings if I want to, but I haven't been doing any drawings recently. But there was a time where I was doing a lot of drawings. I'm not a fret. This is very important in the notes because I know there's going to be people they don't like me, so they're going to be like saying I'm a fret. I'm not a fret. But I'm not a fret. I'm just pouring my soul out. That's all I'm doing. I'm extremely soulful. I'm very passionate about what I talk about with art, creativity, music, about the ideas. Understand. I'm not a fret. That's all I'm going to say. It's sad that I have to say that because people, man, it's messed up. I don't drink alcohol and I don't do drugs. So that might surprise people. That's pretty sad, though, if it surprises people. But I know there'll be people like that. They'll be like, hey, that's good. He doesn't drink alcohol. He doesn't do drugs. It's great to see a creative person who makes art, who makes music, who doesn't do drugs and doesn't drink alcohol. Yeah, I agree. I wanted to say it just to make those people happy. So they're like, yeah, nice. He doesn't drink alcohol. Yeah, nice. He doesn't do drugs. Yeah, I don't drink alcohol and I don't do drugs. So I'm serious. Like, I'm actually serious. I don't drink alcohol and I don't do drugs. I am the drug. I am the alcohol. I am high off my ideas, my own creativity, my own art. Do people talk about psychedelics, man? Go look inside my brain, man. I don't need no psychedelics. I am a psychedelic. Yeah, just like, look at this. Look at the art. Look at the visuals. How, what do I have to say? I might change my opinion. Oh yeah, this was important to have in the notes, just so to let people know, oh, okay, maybe he might change his opinion. Yeah, maybe. That's how I get you. Okay? No. That's how I get you? No. See, now they're going to take that out of context. Context. That's the most annoying word of all time. Out of context, most annoying little sentence or statement. Yeah, I might change my opinion, though. I'm serious. Like, you never know. Like, depending on how things go, man. Ooh, you know what I'm saying? With money, with fans, whatever. Depending, things could go next level. Maybe architecture, like I said, maybe with clothing, maybe, who knows? But there's stuff that does bother me with companies and with businesses, so I don't know how I can make deals. I do not know. You have to make really, 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 I don't know. I would really have to, I don't know, man, because I want not to burden myself more. I wish I could be more truthful, but people are closed-minded. Yep. Just like this website. Because there's a line, and there's a line I can't cross. Because if I cross it, accountability. We're holding the person accountable. How about this? You're closed-minded, and I'm trying not to cross the line. Now, some people might have seen, some people might think I already crossed the line with this video, but this is an important video because this is the truth about almost everything about me. Almost everything about me, because I can't cross the line. Because there's certain words I can't say. Because if I say it, oh, you're canceled. Oh, we're holding you accountable. You're banned. No. I'm not going to try to get myself there, but there's a certain point where I have to say something, and I've said it in this video. When I look outside the bus window, I don't know what to think. It's very self-explanatory. I don't know what to think of the stuff outside, reality. But it feels weird when you're inside a bus. When I look in the mirror, I'm like, that's not me. It's not representative of my ideas. I 100% agree with it, except for when I wear like different clothing. It feels like when I wear different types of clothing and have different matches, different fits, like fits that seem a little bit of the opposite of each other, like, or like wear together clothing, shirts, pants, whatever. It is representative of my ideas. So what I wear is more representative of me, of my ideas, than my skin color, my face, or whatever nonsense. Talk about, okay, yeah. So obviously I'm going to repeat the same thing I said. subscribe and turn notifications on and click the all option if you want to get notifications when the newest videos are on this channel, because I have to do that because the whole thing was changed, right, blah blah blah, but it's fine. Like I said, right, if you want to be really supportive and you really want to be a fan and want to support this channel, support me, Still Val, this person, me, who's soulful and letting his soul out, him, Still Val, Still Val, me. If you want to support me, subscribe, turn notifications on, click the all option so you can get notifications when the newest videos are on this channel, because that's what I need, is a support. You want to support art? You want to support the first revolution? You want to see now? What are people gonna say in the comments? It's gonna be a fun time there, or I don't know, but yeah. And then it's gonna be a fun time dealing with people. If there's someone, you know who you are. If a specific person watches this video and thinks, I don't like that, I don't like that, and then bothers me about it, well, guess what? I guess you weren't understanding the beautifulness of God's plan, because God is making this happen. Why do you think it's so different from everybody and everything? This is not a plan of humankind, of human garbage, a human mindset. This is godly. This is heavenly. This is holy. There is nothing disgusting or garbage or whatever. This is beautiful. This is plentiful. This is amazing. And yeah. I'm not going to end this video the way you want me to end this video. So, I had this funny idea, but I feel like it's going to make things worse. So I'm just going to say, do hashtag StillVal on Twitter, and put the link to my YouTube channel, or send a link to my videos or something. But obviously it doesn't mean much if you don't have, like, it's the whole idea is if you actually have, like, people who follow you, then you can let, oh yeah, the important thing I want to say is, let everybody who you know, let them know about this YouTube channel. Say, you need to check out this YouTube channel. If you're doing it to hate, guess what? You're gonna lose in the end, because I'm gonna get support. But anyways, but yeah. Everybody you know, if you can take this stand, let everybody you know about this YouTube channel, because this is about art. This is about a cultural restart. This is about something next level. This is another round. This is what do I have to say? I think I said enough in this video. Even my notes is that's enough, because it's like there's only so far I can go in this video to explain my thinking, my mentality, my lifestyle, the way, my plans, my goals, ideas. But this is like, wow, that's a lot to handle. This is overwhelming. I want to hate on you. I want to hate you, even though you have done nothing to me. I haven't done anything wrong. I haven't done anything terrible. I have not oppressed anybody. I have not been prejudiced. I have not done anything wrong. I have not done anything bad. I haven't done anything evil. All I've done is praise God. And I believe in God. And like, that's it. Like, thank you for watching this video. Thank you to me, Still Val.